Dominica. EliteRealty.com for all your inquiries and questions. Elite Realty Dominica, where exquisite living is defined by nature.
Lawrence Prescott Photography. I'm smiling, I'm laughing because, God, I know what I'm talking about. Lawrence Prescott Photography. That's the only person you need to call when you're ready to take your pictures. You want those pictures to come out right. You want those pictures to last forever. You want your best picture taken? Lawrence Prescott Photography. He does private events, in studio also, and outdoor photography if you need. Photography is what Lawrence Prescott does, and he's really good at it. Trust me. And also, when you want to get that video done, any type of videography production, he got you. He does short films, movies, any type of videos as well. Lawrence Prescott got you at anything that you really need. So make sure you give him a call. His phone number, and I'm going to say it slow for you, it's 404-218-1234. Did you get that? 404-218-1234. Lawrence Prescott Photography. Yo, my brethren, big up. It's all about Caribbean International Shipping. That's right. Do you need more information on shipping your items to the U.S., Southeast region, or to the Caribbean? Have you ever heard of Caribbean International Shipping? You shop, they pack, and ship. They also offer residential pickup services. Support our business, like, share, and call. For your barrel shippings, let us know. The number to call is 470-718-9675 on WhatsApp or 770-323-1111. Caribbean International Shipping, the only way to send your stuff to the islands. Get ready for an unforgettable night of worship and praise. It's the Sound of Praise concert happening on Saturday, October the 12th at the Word of Life International Church of God. 4881 Lawrenceville Highway, Tucker, Georgia is the place to be. Featuring powerful performances by evangelist Bridget Blucher, Joanne Sebastian, and Marlon Brother Paul Anderson, along with the amazing Word of Life praise team. Doors open at 4 p.m. and the concert kicks off at 6 p.m. sharp. Tickets are just $30 prepaid or $35 at the door. Don't miss out on this uplifting evening of music, praise. Delicious foods will also be on sale. For more information, call 917-755-5481 or 678-525-9397. Come experience the power of praise at the Sounds of Praise concert, October the 12th. I will see you there.
Check, it's Rebel Mass, and be sure to tune into Unplugged with Rebel Mass.
Hi, everyone. Tune in to Rosalie Henry, the seven-figure doula whisperer, every Thursday at 7 p.m. on the Caribbean Live Radio. Chat about Rosalie Henry, the seven-figure doula whisperer.
Another big wheel coming. I see big wheel coming. Oh, God. Now, Jack is the Mac, and he comes around every Monday. Oh, Tuesday and Wednesday, every day of the week. And even though I try to tell you that I love you from the bottom of my heart, you had no place for me. It's all vanity. Now you fell for one of them sweet lies, the kind you doubt still you wanna believe. When the heart's not hearing what the brain is saying, and you're weak in the knees. Another sweet lie, the kind you doubt still you wanna believe. When the heart's in doubt, you got to stay out. Now the wine and the roses stopped running around some time ago, but you won't admit that's so. You pretend. I know it's hard to look your best, wearing the same old shabby dress, so you stay at home, waiting by the phone for another of them sweet lies, the kind you doubt still you wanna believe now. When the heart's not hearing what the brain is saying, and you're weak in the knees, another sweet lie, the kind you doubt still you wanna believe now. When the heart's in doubt, you should know to stay out of it. Now it gives me no pleasure to say I told you so. It's been hard to keep it low, knowing the things I know. Maybe in another place and in another time, under different circumstances, you will find happiness. So I suggest don't take foolish chances No, when you see big wheel coming, another big wheel coming. Now the wine and the roses stopped coming around some time ago, but you won't admit that so. You pretend it's hard to look your best, wearing the same old shabby dress. So you stay at home, waiting by the phone for another them sweet lies. The kind you doubt, still you won't believe now. When the heart's not hearing what the brain is saying, and you're weak in the knees, another sweet lie. The kind you doubt, still you won't believe now. When the heart's in doubt, know to stay out of another sweet lie, sweet lie. Now Jack's on the corner, flirting with another.
Hello, 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 everyone. This is Rosalie, the seven-figure doula whisperer, and I am here again where we transform lives one conversation at a time. I have a very special guest on with me. Oh, my light was not on. So I'm going to do this again. Hi, everyone. This is Rosalie Henry, your seven-figure doula whisperer, and I have with me here Dr. Dr. Kim, can you hear me? I can't see you.
Hear me?
Okay, now I can hear and see you.
Okay, now I can hear and see you.
Okay,
now I can
great.
hear and see you. Getting a little feedback, but you can hear me though.
Let me see. If I mute on here. Dr. Kim, can you still hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, awesome, awesome. All right, so let's do this again, guys. This is Rosalie Henry, your seven-figure doula whisperer, and this is Chat About, where we transform lives one conversation at a time. And I have a very, very special guest with us this evening, Dr. Kimberly Pastor, who is a doctor and a very dear friend of mine. And I am so excited because, guys, you know, this month is Breast Cancer Month, and as a female, I am very, very much passionate about us making sure that we get, we take care of ourselves and we get our mammogram. But also, this month is going to be 2 years, the 21st of this month, 2 years since I lost my mom to breast cancer. So it is very, very personal to me, and I'm always pushing and advocating for us to take care of ourselves, right? As entrepreneurs, as moms, as wives, we do so much for others, and a lot of times we are the last one to, do what we need to do for ourselves. So I just want to, make sure that we're sharing that is important, very, very important for us to take care of ourselves. So, Dr. Kim, how are you doing this evening?
I'm great. How are you, Rosalie? Thank you so much for having me.
Well, thank you so much for saying yes. I know you're busy. You're a very, very busy lady. You have a lot going on. So I really, really appreciate you being here. So, listeners, I want to share with you a little bit about Dr. Kim. That's what I call her, Dr. Kim. So, Dr. Kim is the CEO and owner of Red Door Salon, where she leads a successful team of certified cosmetologists who specialize in hair restoration, advanced cosmetology, and exceptional customer service. With over 20 years of experience in the beauty and wellness industry, Dr. Kim has held pivotal roles in beauty and wellness industry. She has become a recognized leader in developing innovative business strategies and training programs to recent graduates who are entering into the field. Her leadership and strategic management style have driven significant growth for many small businesses using her skills in team development, operational efficiency, and client satisfaction. Dr. Kim continues to innovate and lead in the beauty industry. Her expertise in marketing, client retention, and product development has been instrumental in the launch of successful products, including her complete beauty serum, boasting a luxurious blend of natural oil designed for hair, skin, and beauty. But also, as a business owner and educator, Dr. Kimberly is passionate about empowering small business owners. Currently, Dr. Kimberly is creating a cosmetology training center that integrates business acumen, customer service excellence, and mental wellness, helping to shape the next generation of beauty professionals. She's excited to connect and share insight and experiences with fellow entrepreneurs and aspiring professionals. Dr. Kim is a proud board member of the 1 Million Dream Foundation in Atlanta. And also, Dr. Kim, all that is great. But you're also a mom and also a grandma. I know you're so
Absolutely.
proud of your granddaughter. So we're gonna sprinkle
Yes.
that in there.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So Dr. Kim, you've been in the beauty and wellness industry now for over 28 years.
Hmm.
How have you seen the industry change? And what do you think are the biggest factors shaping it today?
Well, I've been in the beauty industry for over 28 years, like you mentioned. There has been a significant transformation in the beauty and wellness industry. There has been a shift in the wellness industry toward more holistic practices
Yes.
and incorporating wellness as well as mental health. So our consumers are more educated in seeing beauty as well as health conscious products produced. They're interested in those things. Customization and personalization are priorities as clients demand tailored services catered to their unique needs. So that is something that we do at Red Door.
And that's awesome because, like you said, we're moving now into more holistic arena. I remember my daughter said to me the other day that, "Mommy, at least our youngest daughter have not experienced getting her hair perm, right? Because there's so much now
Hmm.
into natural hair growth, with something that you also teaches and push to make sure that we're taking care of our hair, keeping it healthy, and making sure because it helps with, like you said, it helps with mental wellness. If your hair is looking good, you're feeling good, and that's going to help with your mental state.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So I know Red Door Salon. Before we go any further, how did you come up with that name?
Red is my favorite color. If you never knew that. And just thinking of different names, I've had salons at other locations. My salon in Alabama was Kim's Unique Touch. And when I came to Georgia, I just didn't want to have that name. In Louisiana, I had a salon, had a different name. So I wanted something different. And I just started thinking about the favorite things. And I asked my daughter, I was like, I wrote it down, Red Door Salon. I asked my daughter, what should I name the salon? And she takes me back and said, Red Door Salon. I said, you know what? That's confirmation. That's what it's going to be.
That's what, exactly, exactly. So I know,
Yes.
so Red Door Salon is well known for helping clients with hair restoration. How does your team approach restoring hair for people dealing with hair loss, especially those going through cancer treatment, like chemotherapy?
So, working with cancer patients, I'm just going to say overall, that is near and dear to my heart. Like you said, I lost my mother to uterine cancer, so this work is important to me as well. When it comes to cancer patients, you have to prioritize the work that you're going to do with them because we have to take in consideration that they are receiving radiation or chemotherapy, and we do have to prepare the scalp for treatment and the products that we use for the scalp. So the goal is to support their healing process while ensuring that they're confident and they radiate beauty on their industry.
Wow, that is so awesome. Because losing hair during breast cancer treatment can be devastating. It can be tough emotionally. So how do you support clients going through this journey? What advice do you normally share with your clients to kind of get them over the hump so they can feel themselves and feel like it's still worth living?
Yeah, so losing your hair can be deeply emotional. I've had my own experience with that, and going through that, I suffered in silence. I didn't tell anybody. So,
Recording in progress.
being that I went through that, I am able to I didn't go through cancer, but I went through hair loss. So I'm able to support my clients in how they feel and what's going on with them. So from my end, with Red Door Salon, what we do, we provide coaching, whether it is affirmations, teaching them how to journal their journey, those type of things. We accept those clients. We also help them if it's providing a wig for them, helping them find the right wig, whatever their journey is, because everybody's journey is different. But like I said, we support them in their treatment, and it's up to them the process that they like to take. So we tailor those treatments based on each individual client.
Right, because everyone is different, and based on my experience, because my mom, she went through 35 rounds of radiation, and she never lost a strand of hair. And I've seen so many people. Yeah, I've seen so many people who have gone through, much less and have real bad hair loss. So it's good to have that conversation, know your client, know your patient, who they are and how you can best work with them. So what are some of the best hair restoration treatment that is now available for people who have lost hair due to chemo or radiation?
So there are several different approaches that you can take. Like I said, you have to be mindful of each individual. Like you said, for your mom, she didn't lose her hair. So that system for her would be different. For my mom, I ended up having to shave her hair. Wow. One of the hardest things I had to do. So her focus was, I want to grow my hair back. I want to grow my hair back. For someone who didn't lose their hair, it just may be about maintaining the hair that they have and to make sure that it stays on the head, right? So I do what I call transition hair therapy treatments. That's my trademark name for what it is that I do. I use a lot of non-invasive systems such as therapy, laser therapy for the scalp, which also helps promote hair growth. It also it stimulates the hair follicle so that it can promote the hair growth to grow in. So like I said, we have to make sure, even with that, that's just one of the things that we could do. We have to make sure, because a lot of cancer patients do have issues with scalp sensitivity, skin sensitivity, dryness, and all those types of things. So doing this, it's very important to pay attention and ask all the questions. All the questions.
Wow. Well, I haven't said it yet, but I'm going to say it now. Thank you so much for what you do, because it is so important.
Thank you.
Because I remember with even my mom going through cancer, and even though she had the support, I could tell that some days she was just not feeling, up to par, because there's so much uncertainty. You just never know. So just to be able to make someone feel good, just having their hair done, it says a lot. So I really appreciate what you do for everyone. I really do.
Thank you. Yeah. I appreciate those who trust me with what I.
You're the best out there. So thanks for what you do.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm sure you have worked with so many clients who are affected with different types of cancer. So how do you balance the technical side of hair restoration while offering emotional support that they may need during this time?
So balancing the technical and the emotional aspects, that's really crucial. Hair restoration, it's not just about the hair. It's about helping the clients regain their sense of self. So we ensure that the client's hair restoration fit their needs. That's something I've been saying a lot, because it is so important. We support them emotionally through having patience, listening. Like I was saying, ask all the questions. Ask the questions and not do all the talking. Tailoring the process to fit their comfort levels and what it is that their needs. Again, every hair plan is unique, but most importantly, we encourage self-care practices that boost their confidence, because during this time, confidence is everything. And we do like to support them on their journey of healing.
Yeah, I can definitely relate to that. So I know you've created a complete beauty serum. That's your baby, which uses
Yes.
natural ingredients. So how important is it for natural products like what you use when it comes to caring for hair after cancer, and what benefits do they offer?
So yes, I love my complete beauty serum, as you call it, complete serum. When I initially created it, I created it to promote hair growth. Cancer treatments, like I said earlier, it can leave the skin and the scalp dry, sensitive. My complete serum, it is 100% pure, made from 100% pure and natural oils. But what I found out is that it's not just for the hair, it's for the overall body. And finding that out, it was like, wow.
Yeah.
And my clients began to tell me that I'm using it here, I'm using it there, I'm using it for this, I'm using it for that. So I'm like, y'all blowing my mind. So I love it. Some of my clients call it liquid gold. Some of it referred to as a miracle oil. But what it does, it soothes the scalp and the skin. It even brightens dark spots.
Wow.
It promotes relaxation. That's what I love about it. It has some of my favorite essential oils in it, like chamomile oil and lavender oil.
I know lavender is
I
so
love it.
soothing. Yes.
Yes, yes. So for me, it is essential for their recovery because it's not only to promote that hair growth, it's just a beautiful feeling for your complete body.
Wow. How did you get into that? What made you decide to create the complete beauty serum?
You know, I was thinking of my mom. I have to say my mom because I'll never forget having to shave her head. It was one of the hardest things I had to do, and I cried like a baby. And one of the things she just said, I just want my hair to grow back. I want my hair to grow back. And I remember her calling me the next day, and she said, I took my anointing oil and I rubbed it on my head. And I just prayed over my head for my hair to grow back. I said, oh, okay. So, after we lost her in 2017 to cancer, it was hard for me. So it's really taken me about 7 years to get myself together. But during that process, I started thinking about it, thinking about mom a lot. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe that's what everybody wants. They want their hair to grow back, but even if their hair don't grow back, they do want to feel good about themselves. They do want to have that confidence. And so I said, it's about the confidence, whether they have hair or not. It's about the confidence, whether they have hair or not. So I was like, just thinking about my mom and hearing her say those words that day, that I just want my hair to grow back. I said, you know what? I'm going to study this and I'm going to figure it out. So I did some studying and I created some things, and here we are.
Well, maybe you have to create another line and name that after her. In honor of her. Yeah.
Yes.
Just hear
it's in the works.
It's in the works.
You know what, Rosalie? It's in the works. And this is so special. You know why? Because you share the same name as my grandmother on my mom's side. Her name was Rosalie.
Told me that, yeah.
So this is special.
and just hearing you say your mom passed away in 2017. It was 2017 when my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer.
Oh wow!
So we have so much in common when it comes to
yes.
that. So much in common, so much in common. But I definitely can iterate, what you say about confidence, because even for us who not going through cancer, just having your hair done, it just says a lot. It just brightens your face up. It just builds your confidence and just make you feel so much better. You just want to do so much more when you're feeling confident. So that is so important. So
yes.
I know like you talk about confidence, just self-image and confidence, or what people are looking for, just trying to go through that journey, just making sure that someone is there who understand and support them and believe in them and want to just cheer them on, and just remind them that we can't give up. It's not it's not the end. We can't give up.
Absolutely.
So in your experience, how does restorating hair help rebuilding the confidence?
So hair restoration with confidence, you got to think about our self-image. That self-image is vital in the healing, right? So as women, we face a greater stigma when it comes to hair loss. And like we were saying, we've been taught that our hair is our crown and glory. That's what we know, right? So restoring it through hair care, making a significant difference. I just love to see my clients' reaction when they see a small change, when they can see that their hair is growing back. But when I see them make that mental and emotional shift, that's the reward for me. That's the reward for me.
Well, again, thank you so much for what you do. And on that, we're going to take a short break and we're going to be right back so we can talk more about, getting our hair restored. Honey, this one, he has no intention of getting his hair restored, right?
I'm not, see, I wasn't even going to bring that up, that, the man might have something to do with, leaving it smooth like that, but we'll discuss that when we come back.
Okay. All right, we'll be right
This is
back.
Pastor Carlene Hepburn. Please tune in to Recharge Nation every Saturday from 9:30 to 11 a.m. on Caribbean Life TV and radio.
Get ready for an unforgettable night of worship and praise. It's the Sound of Praise concert happening on Saturday, October the 12th at the Word of Life International Church of God. 4881 Lawrenceville Highway, Tucker, Georgia is the place to be. Featuring powerful performances by evangelist Bridget Blucher, Joanne Sebastian, and Marlon Brother Paul Anderson, along with the amazing Word of Life praise team. Doors open at 4 p.m. and the concert kicks off at 6 p.m. sharp. Tickets are just $30 prepaid or $35 at the door. Don't miss out on this uplifting evening of music, praise. Delicious foods will also be on sale. For more information, call 917-755-5481 or 678-525-9397. Come experience the power of praise at the Sounds of Praise concert, October the 12th. I will see you there. Lawrence Prescott Photography. I'm smiling, I'm laughing because, God, I know what I'm talking about. Lawrence Prescott Photography. That's the only person you need to call when you're ready to take your pictures. You want those pictures to come out right. You want those pictures to last forever. You want your best picture taken? Lawrence Prescott Photography. He does private events, in studio also, and outdoor photography if you need. Photography is what Lawrence Prescott does, and he's really good at it. Trust me. And also, when you want to get that video done, any type of videography production, he got you. He does short films, movies, any type of videos as well. Lawrence Prescott got you at anything that you really need. So make sure you give him a call. His phone number, and I'm going to say it slow for you, it's 404-218-1234. Did you get that? 404-218-1234. Lawrence Prescott Photography. Yo, my brethren, big up.
No, I never can understand it, the way the system planned. There's no hope, no chance, no loophole, no escape for a sufferer man. Cause every time I lift my head above water and try to save myself from drown, there's an overnight scheme all worked out, designed to keep me down. Still I'm putting up a resistance. I'm gonna work it out. You know I'm putting up a resistance. I've gotta work it out. Wind blow, wind blow. I wanna stay home tonight. I long to spend some time with the family, but staying home won't make it right. Sometimes the pressure make me feel like holler when every sign says no way out. Breaking my back to make an overtime dollar that just goes from hand to mouth. Still I'm putting up a resistance. I'm gonna work it out. You know I'm putting up a resistance now. I've got to work it out. Lord, I'm putting up resistance. I'm gonna work it out. You know I'm putting up resistance. I'm gonna work it out.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Rosalie Henry, your seven-figure doula whisperer. We're here to chat about where we transform lives one conversation at a time. And we have here Dr. Kim, who is a cosmetologist and also a great doctor who helps with hair restoration. So, before we go any further, Dr. Kim, can you please share with the audience if where you're located and how you can be able to help, and is this something that you offer virtually?
Yes, ma'am. I am located in Byron, Georgia. That's just south of Macon, right at 901 Gunn Road, and that's Gunn with two N's. And we're in Suite 1700, and we're here to help. That's what we do. You can reach out and give us a call. We like to talk to our people. I feel like in this instance, it's better to call. So that number is 478-538-6899. They can reach out to me there, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that they have. We also have our Facebook page, which is Red Door Salon Georgia. They can send a message through there. I don't mind the messages. We can do that. Whatever is comfortable for them, we can accommodate them with their journey. So a lot of times it starts with the consultation and just a discovery call.
What is that phone number once again, Doctor?
Can you repeat that phone number again, please?
478-538-6899.
Thank you.
Okay. Are you offering any virtual service at this moment? Like someone who is not in that area, they need some type of help, consultation, and then...
Yes, ma'am, I am. Again, they can reach out, and I can send them a link to join, and we can do it via Zoom.
Okay.
We can have that meeting there, so they can reach out, and I'll definitely send that. As a matter of fact, I can definitely send it to you as well to join, and we'll do a Zoom consultation. Yes, we are doing virtual consultations as well.
Okay, awesome. I know you're working on your cosmetology training center because it's so important.
Yes.
A lot of time we know that the only way or the best way to make an impact in what we're doing is to educate other people so they too can take it back to your community and help. Because for one person, you yourself may be able to see 10 people or care for 10 people. But if you're able to train 10 people, those 10 people now multiply. So you're able now to go back out into the community and help at a bigger area and also make a bigger impact. So that's very exciting. And I know you're excited about it too, because that's something that we talk about. So why do you think it's important for a beauty professional to be skilled in helping clients, especially those going through cancer or any other personal challenges?
So it is very, very, very important. I love educating others. Knowledge and applied knowledge is really key. It includes specialized knowledge in hair restoration for cancer patients. The beauty industry, it is growing, and we want to ensure that all cosmetologists have access to understand how to better serve those who have not only cancer, but other autoimmune deficiencies, clients that may be taking certain medications. All of this is really, really important. So what I am compassionate about, I want to equip this, and they need to be informed on how to serve patients or clients that suffering from or experiencing, let me say, different types of cancers. It's a delicate issue,
Yes.
And it's important that we understand the emotional as well as the physical aspect of supporting these clients.
That is so true. Well, I know we're in October, and we all talk about cancer awareness for October, which this should be something that we talk about all year round, because this is something that affects so many people. So what's one message that you would like to share with those who are currently battling cancer, or for the people who are supporting them? Because a lot of time the caregivers are not remembered, right? So do you have anything you share for people who are going through it, or the ones who are actually supporting those who are going through it?
Yeah. For me, if you're battling breast cancer, or if you're supporting someone who is, just know that you're not alone. You're strong, you're beautiful, and you're worthy, with or without your hair. So at Red Door Salon, we're here to support you on your journey. I've said that as well. Whether it's through restoration or just offering a safe space where you feel heard and seen. So that's what we do.
Do you see men also, or mostly?
It's mostly women because with men, if you're bald, it's okay.
That bald,
Sometimes it's okay.
sexy
But
head.
exactly. See, bald men, for some, bald is in.
Yeah. Not for some
So
because they
I
wear those
do.
toupees. Not all of them wanna be. Dr. Kim, I'm sure you've seen on social media where some men and it's like, well, just like
Let's
forget
not
it.
go there because we could also talk about some of those, what do you call it? The frontline things that y'all like to wear.
Yes.
Yes, let's not
So
go there.
my son actually lost his hair as a teen. He was like 19 when he started losing his hair, and so hey, he became okay with it. But you know what I am finding? The guys are loving the oil on their beards because beards are in. So it's definitely helping nourish that hair and help their facial hair to grow. So I'm finding that as well. I do have some men that use the product.
Okay, awesome. Men need to. No, you don't. I don't need no
Yeah,
beard. No, you're
Don't
good.
get me started. Don't get me started.
You're good, sweetie. You're good. You're
Okay.
good. So, Dr. Kim, so now we're going to shift to like the business part of it because I know for sure you're not only into education part, but you're also the people that you train. You're making sure that they have a successful business, and
Right.
So, as a successful entrepreneur yourself, an educator, what would be the top three tips for someone who's wanting to start their own beauty business, especially if they want to help clients dealing with cancer or hair loss?
Right. So first of all, when you're dealing with cancer patients or clients or any clients that's dealing with some type of hair loss or some type of issue, we have to prioritize empathy.
Yes.
It may be the hardest experience they ever had to go through in their life is battling cancer. So, they need our support. So empathy is important. Invest in your education. I also have a background in psychology. So investing in that's important when it comes to knowing how to coach your clients through their process. It just requires a lot of specialized knowledge, and I say educate yourself. Lastly, I would say build a strong supportive team. The work can be emotionally demanding, and so having a team that shares your vision, your passion, it's important and it's essential to your success.
Right. Because I can imagine being a cosmetologist, a hairdresser. You're in this personal space, right? So they feel so comfortable with you. They're sharing stories. They're sharing what's going on, and I can imagine sometimes how heavy that can be for you, the cosmetologist. So having that support team is very important.
Yes.
Someone that you yourself, can share with and just, bounce ideas off and just talk to. It's for your own well-being.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It takes special people to do the things that you do.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So how do you create a safe space for yourself? How do you manage, like, getting off work and it's so heavy? How do you manage that?
Manage, can you repeat the question? You mean create a safe space for them
For
or
yourself.
manage
For
No,
yourself.
for yourself.
For yourself.
How
for
would
myself?
you?
Yes.
For
How do you
myself.
go
Oh
back
yes.
and recharge, unwind, things like that?
Yes, yes. So over the years, I've been dealing with people in the, working from home, doing hair. I have learned how to receive what they're saying, and I guess my superpower would be not necessarily dumping it,
Right.
but I have a compartment for it. So it's like I receive it, I put it in that compartment, and depending on the client, if I need to pull it out, and I guess it's just God's way and how He equipped me. I know how how to go back and pull it in. So I try not to carry it with me every day. Because I have, like I said, I lost a mom. I was a caregiver with her when she was going through her process, and I'm still dealing with clients who are going through their process. So, yeah, for me, it's all about, I love just having me a Zen moment. I love essential oils. So I find those essential oils that work for my relaxation. I'm a tea person. I love chamomile tea and lavender tea, those type of things. So I love the outdoors. So this is how I come back and I kind of recharge myself. I have to have that quiet space to recharge, and then I'm up and I'm ready to go again.
Yeah.
So yes,
Self-care is very important, right? It's like they said you have to
yes,
put the
yes, it
oxygen
is.
mask on first before you able to help others. Well, I can tell you, I'm learning.
Absolutely.
I'm
I got a
learning.
question for you too, doctor.
Sure.
I realize in what you do, there has to be a lot of emotional baggage, a lot of being able to empathize, sympathize, and take on all of that those particular clients, because I know cancer patients go through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
To keep yourself from spinning out of control, how do you take a break?
How do I say it again?
How do you take a break from all of that, from that emotional weight, that emotional baggage that you have to carry, especially dealing with these kinds of patients? And I know that, that empathetic, how can I say it, that empathetic spirit has to be there.
Mm-hmm.
But how do you personally take time to say, I got to take this off and deal with just myself so I can go back and put some more back on?
Mm-hmm. I don't mind taking a day off when I need to. And, first of all, let me say, I don't hide my tears from my clients if I'm feeling for them and what they're going through. I let my tears flow with them. That's my way of purging as well. So if I have to cry with them, I do. If I have to write them a list of affirmations for them, I do. And what I'm doing for them, I also have to do for myself. So mirror time is one of my favorites. It's something that I taught my kids, us little kids. I have to get in the mirror and reaffirm myself. So I have to build myself up with that. I love to write. So I write in our journal. That absolutely helps me as well. And like I said, I don't mind taking a day off. And when I take my day off, I disappear.
Okay.
That means no phone calls, no text, no nothing. So I'm that person of, we love to use the word like introvert and stuff like that. I love people. I love being around people. But for me to recharge, I have to totally disconnect. I totally disconnect from people so that I can come back and recharge. After a couple of days, it might be 3. I can come back and, and I come back and I come back strong. So, yeah, okay. I just have to kind of step away, take a couple of days off if necessary. And listen, I am very spiritual. I love the Lord. So we have a lot of conversations.
With the Lord.
We have a lot of conversations.
a lot of come to Jesus moments.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. It's like we have to have a talk. It's like, it's me, Lord. It's me again. I'm here. So here's the situation, and this is what I need. Yes. So, yeah.
Yeah, I can relate. I can relate to those moments. I can. So I know you have great success in building strong team. We know, we can't do this without a team. We need a great team. So boosting operational efficiency is very, very important, which has helped many of us to grow. That's the only way we can grow. We have to have operation, and it has to be efficient. So how do you create a strong, unified team, like in a service-based business? Like for somebody like me who have, the virtual assistant part of the business along with the maternal health, what advice would you give that would help me to keep being productive and also to have a high client satisfaction base? Because I know that's something that you strive for, making sure that your clients are satisfied.
Yeah. Well, you did cut out a little bit, but I think I got what you're saying. When it comes to building a team, it is so important to just be clear in your communication. and I know you and I have talked about this with SOPs and the things that you do. They are so important in your business. Be clear, communicate with your team, let them know you need to have shared value. You know what I'm saying? You need to know that they have that empathy for the type of work, for the people and the work that you do. And help them understand their roles and how they're going to contribute to the bigger picture. That's important. Training is important. If there's a way that you can collaborate with your team, I say do that. And you do have to recognize your team.
Yes.
It's almost like what was the book, The 5 Love Languages? It's like, how do I find that love language that my team member possesses so that I can better serve them as a leader? You know, that's one of the things. So it's just important just to communicate clear values. Let them know your mission, vision, values for your brand and what it is that you do, and also making them know and understand where they fit in and that they're a part of the team, how they're contributing, and how it will benefit them.
Yes. So, because we know operational efficiency is a great part of any leadership style. You have to have that. You have to make sure that is in place. So as your business, so as your business grow, how do you keep strategies flexible and scalable? What advice would you give to a business like mine, or other business we're definitely trying to expand while maintaining a high service quality? That means we're not gonna give up great service quality for quantity. We're gonna make sure that the clients are the forefront of everything that we do.
Absolutely. One of my favorite things that I express is exceptional customer service.
Yeah.
Exceptional customer service. I really can't say that enough. One of the bigger things is having systems in place for what it is that you are doing. Because what happens is when you don't have a system, you're all over the place.
Yeah.
So having a system for the services that you provide, that can be in an SOP. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That is an SOP.
Yes. Automate your processes so that people know, what it is that they're doing. If it's a systematic approach and with your team, if there's some task that you could delegate to a team member, delegate it. And you also have to be able to trust. But I know as when it's your baby, it's hard to relinquish that. And we do have to be able to trust them as a team. But client satisfaction is top tier for me. And everything we do, it is client focused. It's client focused.
And going back to, creating SOPs, it is so important. I always tell my client the SOPs are the GPS for your business. It's a roadmap for your business, the blueprint for your business. And as small business owners, a lot of time we have all the SOPs in our head, right?
Yes.
Because it's so much. And then when you do ready to grow and scale, it's hard because you don't know how to even bring on a team. Because you don't have your system in place, and all you do is frustrate your team, and they're not going to stay.
No, because nobody know what's going on.
No, and without SOPs, it's going to be very, very hard for you to delegate because you have nothing in place, nothing to pass on, nothing to show your team. These are the things that you need, and that is something personal to me because that's what I went through at first until I learned that I have to have these in place, and that's what really helped me to grow and scale. Because if not, your business is going to be like a revolving door. You're going to frustrate your workers, and they're not going to stay. And then the thing is, like a lot of time, business owners like, I don't know what to do, so I don't know how to tell them to do it, so I just do it. You don't know how to tell them to do it because you don't have your stuff in order.
Absolutely. And I always say, and this is so important, because I haven't always just worked for myself. Well, I've always worked for myself, but there's been times I've worked other jobs and had leadership positions. Onboarding is so crucial. It's important. The onboarding process is very important. So just like the big corporations, even in a small business, you have to have your onboarding procedures. In this, if it's just first we start with an interview. Second, we may start with an interview where you bring a client in with you so you can observe them from welcome the client into the salon to join a process or procedure on their hair through the whole process. That's part of the interview process. And then after that, like you said, having those SOPs in order so that you can say, okay, this is this. Even if this how to unlock the front door, it's simple as that.
Exactly.
How do we do this?
Yes. Yeah.
They need to know that.
And sometimes these are things that we don't think about, right? And I always
No.
go back to 2021 when my husband and I was admitted the same day. We got admitted the same day. I was in there for 17 days. He was in there for 14 days.
Yeah.
So you can imagine, luckily we had a team who was trained and we have SOPs in place that our daughter was able to step in and take over. Or I wouldn't even have known you because I wouldn't have a business. We'd have lost everything if we did not have have our SOPs and everything in place. It was bad. It was bad. And that's how Red Rose VA staffing was birthed, because I'm like, I know that I'm not the only one who has gone through this or experienced this. I'm like, if I can save someone else from not having to go through this, I've done my part. Right, because we just never know what's gonna happen, and having SOPs in place, it helps you to be to be pandemic proof, right, and also to just know that you'll be able to retain your workers, because this is going to be a place where they want to come to. You're not going to be frustrating them.
Absolutely.
So it's very dear to my heart, and I would not want to go back to where we first started. Not. So I'm so happy.
Yes,
about
ma'am.
all the fun we had trying to figure stuff out as we went along.
Well, it's fun now that we can share it with others. It's fun now that we have stories about it. But back then it wasn't any fun. No fun at all. No, it was very miserable. Yeah. So Dr. Kim, I know you've been very successful in both marketing and client retention. And these are essential to any business. And this is the reason why I said, for Red Rose VA Staffing, where we help not only healthcare businesses or, maternal or community health business, we help other small business also to, prepare and provide their standard operation procedures, SOPs, to improve their client retention. So in your experience, what are some key, strategies to keep clients loyal to your brand?
So we talked about that exceptional customer service. It is definitely a part of the consistency. They look for that consistency that you deliver from your service. They want great service every time, all the time. They want the style every time, on time. Right. So they want personalized experiences. One of the things we pride ourselves in is what we call a no-wait system. Meaning if you do wait, it's no longer than, 5 minutes. We like to bring you in the salon and put you right into the chair. We don't want you to have to wait around and that type of stuff. So having that personal space that they have, that one-on-one time with you, it's big. It is really big for the client. I have a loyalty program. My clients are loving the loyalty program that I implemented. The newsletter, they're loving the newsletter. We had Alopecia Awareness Month last month. This month, our breast cancer awareness month issue is going out next week. Also, keeping them engaged in social media. They like to know what's going on with you. So keep the clients engaged with the brand. You have to keep your team engaged with the brand. And even with your team, you want to create touch points for checking back in with them to see how they're doing. You want to do that with your clients as well. Do a survey to find out what's working well for them. What would they like to see new in the business? If they feel like they have a buy-in, like we hear all the time, that they know, like, and trust you, they will continue to do business with you, especially if you're consistent in delivering on your services.
Yeah. Also refer you to other people, because especially when you say get in and in 5 minutes you're in the chair, that's a selling point right there, right? Because the thing that I hate is, I know doctors use the word patient, but we shouldn't have to have patient when we go to the doctor. We'll go to the doctor.
Right.
Not because we're patient.
That's a sore point.
I know that's a sore point for you, sweetie.
Right. You have to be there 15 minutes early and then wait 30 minutes when you get there. But I like to bring them in, come in. We go straight to the chair, into the consultation, into the service.
Yes.
And, get you on your way, because time is the best thing that we can give back to anybody.
Yes.
That's the best thing. No one should have to, when you have, like we talked about system, having your system in place, you should be able to time yourself to the minute. of what it is that you're
So
doing.
maybe we should target doctor's office and see if we can set up their SOPs for them, so their patient can be in and out, and they have better reviews and more retention, and people gonna be referring them, because that's yeah.
Yes,
So
absolutely,
that
absolutely.
that so that's awesome, knowing that that's one of the things that you definitely pride yourself about, just getting your clients in and out, and they don't have to like just sit there and just be waiting for no reason at all.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's definitely good to know. So can you again share your contact information for listeners, so they can know for another time how to get with you, and you know get to be
Yes,
part
ma'am.
part part of your elite service.
Yes, thank you. So we are Red Door Salon. We're located at 901 Gun Road. That's GUNN Suite 1700. We're in Byron. That's like the guy's name, BYRON, Georgia. We're just south of Macon, Georgia. Our contact number is 478 538 6899. You can find us on Facebook at Red Door Salon Georgia, and that's spelled out GEORGIA. You could go there, send me a message there, call us. We like to talk to you. This is very personable, so we really like to talk to our clients. Or you can also send an email to Kimberly at KimberlyPaster, PASTER.com.
Well, Dr. Kim, again, thank you so much for all you do. We really appreciate it. And listeners, if you have any issues, you don't have to be going through cancer. We lost her here for, especially as women, for different reasons. You sometimes it's just like the good old stress.
Yes.
So just to have someone to talk to and just to get feedback,
Yes.
and see how she can help, please reach out to Dr. Kim, and she will definitely give you all the advice that she can, and also set you up on that good serum that will help. So Dr. Kim, again, thank you so much for being here, and listeners, also for people who have a business and you're needing help to set up your SOPs, get your business streamlined, making sure that all your system and processes are in place. Please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We are Red
Yes.
Rose VA Staffing, and my number is 678 898 4005. That's 678 898 4005. Dr. Kim, thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your evening. And we'll continue to talk about breast cancer awareness, not just for October. And ladies, please, please go get yourself
Yes.
checked. And guys, please encourage women in your lives, your mom, your sisters, your wives, your cousin, your nieces. We need your support. And also, my heart goes out to the caregivers who are caring for anyone who's going
Absolutely.
through cancer. We love you, and we're here to support you. Please take care of yourself, right? Because not because you're not the person going through it. We want to make sure that you're safe, you're okay, your well-being is taken care of. Take some time for yourself. Love on yourself, right? Because it's hard. It is very, very hard.
Mm-hmm.
So until next week, this is Rosalie, the seven-figure doula whisperer. This is Chatbout, where we transform lives one conversation at a time. Thanks, everyone. Be safe. Love you. Keep praying for each other. Please keep checking on each other, because we do need each other. We're a village, and we want to continue to be a village. So until next time, take care.
Give it to me, do it to me, give it to me. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. The way you make me feel.
Do you like music like this? That's right, I'm asking you. Do you like music like this? Then why have you not been to Sophisticated Saturday as yet? That's right, each and every third Saturday of the month, we call it Sophisticated Saturdays. Where we keep it at? Caribbeanlifetv Studios. 6254 Memorial Drive is the only place to be each and every third Saturday of the month. So if you want to celebrate your birthday, if you just want to come hang out and have some fun with grown people having big fun, Sophisticated Saturdays is the only place to be. It's brought to you by yours
Realty Dominica, where exquisite living is defined by nature.
Lawrence Prescott Photography. I'm smiling, I'm laughing because God, I know.
About Dr. Kim. That's what I call her, Dr. Kim. So, Dr. Kim is CEO and owner of Red Door Salon, where she leads a successful team of certified cosmetologists who specialize in hair restoration, advanced